Hi, I am Ajakaye Oluwatoyin Perez, and I will be talking on the topic service. 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 What is service? Service is the act of serving, the act of performing one duty or the other. Service also requires that a person perform certain duties or obligations to the best of his or her abilities. Yes, service is for everyone. Service is not for some set of persons. Everyone is expected to serve. No one should feel too big to serve others. And trust me, it is such a great privilege serving God's own creation. It's a privilege also serving God and persons that He has created. And there's a saying that says that if you are too big to serve, then you are too small to lead. So service is for all sets of persons, it's for everyone. Service is not for some set of persons, no, but service is for everyone. Each and every one of us is expected to serve each other one way or the other. That is service. No two relationship without service. Each party must serve each other to make things work better. So we have the father and child, the mother and child, employees and employers, and so others. So relationship strive on service. Relationships strive on service. So service is important, for there's a saying that goes by, if service is above you, then greatness is beyond you. So service is greatness itself. You serving is greatness itself. So service is that really important in the life of a person. So don't feel too big to serve. Serve with all humility and serve from your heart. Now knowing that service is important, that service is greatness itself, are there really benefits of service? Are there really benefits when you serve? Yes, there are benefits. And one is that service is learning. Service is learning. And when you learn, you know. When you learn, you know. You can't learn by staying idle. So it's when you are serving that you get to learn, to know what you don't know before. You are open to opportunities. You are learning. Yes, that is for service. Service is learning. And number two is that you grow. As you serve, you grow. You are open up to opportunities. You are open up to things that you don't know before. So you are exploring yourself. So you are growing. So while in service, you have learned, and through that process of you learning, you grow. You may not know how to do something before, but you serving in a particular position, you now know how to do it. That has added to your knowledge, and that knowledge, little knowledge or big knowledge you've gotten, that has increased your capacity already, and that has made you grow already. And number three is that service helps you discover yourself. It opens you up. You don't know the totality of yourself until you keep pushing. So as you are pushing, you are opening up areas of yourself. So as you keep learning, you keep growing, you keep discovering yourself. You are discovering more and more about yourself. You are being opened up. Yes, as you serve, you are being opened up more and more. You are discovering things that you never knew existed before. You are realizing some things that you never knew, and you begin to see that you can do things that you never knew you could do before, or potentials that have been embedded in you before, or just in that your area of service, you are beginning to see things better because you are doing them. And number 4 is that you harness potentials embedded in you. You harness potentials embedded in you. Like I said in 3, it's that it opens you up to discover yourself. And so in that discovering yourself, you find out that you have things that you find out that you can do some certain things because you are serving. So those potentials in you that you knew you could never do before, those potentials that you never knew existed in you before, through serving, as you have been opened up, as you discovered yourself, you find out that you can do some certain things. So maybe as a volunteer maybe you volunteer to be an usher in church, yes, and you are doing it very well and get compliments, and that brother, I love how he does it, I love the way he smiles, and you never knew you could do usher very well. So but through that process of them complimenting you, you just find out that you are good in that aspect. You see, that's what service does. So if you were being idle before, you would have not known that you were good in that area. But you hearing their compliments shows that you are good. Because if you weren't good before, they wouldn't have complimented you, right? And number 5 is that you help others fulfill their life course. Yes, you serving one way or the other, even without you knowing it, you are helping others fulfill their life course here on earth. The truth is that we cannot all do it all. We need persons in this life. No man is an island. So we need persons in this life. There's a part of the Bible where you say with one person can go 1,000 miles, but with 2 people you can go 10,000 miles. So you see, in serving, you helping someone do something, you serving, you performing the task for someone, you are helping someone fulfill his life course here on earth. So maybe you are helping your spiritual father or so you are actually helping that person, or maybe you are part of a team. Yes, maybe you are part of the team. Definitely, when everything works out, they will say it was the president. Yes, it's all happened during the president time. But the truth is, the president actually did not do it alone. He has his cabinet members. He has other persons, the treasurer, the secretary, the publicity. He had the members who helped him. So in serving, we're actually helping others. We're helping persons fulfilling their God's given cause here on earth. And also number 6 is that you are a channel of blessing to others. Yes, you are a channel of blessing to others when you serve. Because let me explain this part is that when others begin to give thanks, like, thank God I met this sister, thank God our paths crossed, thank God she was really a blessing, she helped me in this area, she helped my prayer life, she helped my ministry life, she helped in my song life she helped me one way or the other. Yes, person just thank God for your life. Thank God for this brother, thank God for this pastor. There's someone in your life that you are actually grateful to God for. So that person has actually performed, that person has actually performed one duty in your life. That person has actually helped you one way or the other in your life. That person has served you. Is it serving you in the world, laboring in the world to you? That person has actually been of help to you, and you are grateful to God for the life of that person. So that person, in his own serving, in his own way of service, in his own line of serving, he is now a blessing to you. So you, when you serve others, you are a channel of blessing to them, and you just hear them thanking God that you came along their way, you came along their path. And also number 7, you are you are an inspiration. Yes, you inspire others and become an inspiration to others. People are just loving you, like, I love that sister. I love the way she's doing well in the ushering department. I love how she dresses. I love how she talks. I love how she reads the announcements. You see, you are inspiring others. People are wanting to be more. People are wanting to do more. People are just loved by you, and through that way you are inspiring them to want to either talk better, either write better, or either sing better, or either read the announcement better, because you serving in that area, you are doing it very well, and they want to emulate you. So that's you being an inspiration to them. You are inspiring them. Service itself is greatness. Service itself is exploit. So as you serve, never you say you are being used, they are stressing you out. No, do not complain, do not murmur, because the truth is, they are not stressing you out, they are not using you. The thing is, you are the one that will even benefit more from service, from serving. You are the one that will benefit more. Even if they give you work to do from morning till night, or your task requires that you work from morning till night, that is not you being used, but that is you discovering potentials, that is you delivering, that is you working for God, working for God's creation. So don't say you're being used, they are stressing you out. No, but service is for yourself, the betterment of yourself, the betterment of you. It's you that you are the one partaking first, because definitely there will be a change in your life first. You have increased in knowledge, you have increased in way of doing things. You have increased in way of doing things before the organization will now start saying that we have made an achievement. Something we have made an achievement. We've had goals, we've met our goals, we've met our targets. But you yourself as an individual, you have increased in one way or the other. You've learned something and you've grown one way or the other. While in service, give it your best. Put your all into it. Do not be money driven. Be wealth driven. So it's not about how much you will get. It's not about how much they will pay you. Do not be money conscious, like they must pay me. If they don't pay me, I'm not doing it. If I'm not getting anything out of it, there's no way I will engage myself in, or there's no way I will render my service to them. But no, be wealth driven. Know that as they are not going to pay you, or that as you will not get any pay out of it, but also know that it's also still for the betterment of yourself. They are still discovering your potential. So do not put money first. Be not focused on the monetary aspects. Do not be so concerned about the monetary aspect that you forget about the benefits that you will get when you render your services. In service, there is no convenient time to serve. You are the one that will create the time. So if you are saying, oh, I'm waiting for a time where I am out of school, I'm waiting for a time where I will get a job so that I can have money to support myself to save, or you are saying, oh, when I get married and that's when I can serve better because they obey married women more. No, you are the one that will create the time for service. So there is no best opportunity, or there is no best time to serve. You are the one that will create the time. So start making time now. and stop procrastinating and stop moving things, but start now. Now is the best time for you to serve. Start now. Also, it is wisdom to explore your skill, your talents, and your ability while serving. So, while serving, never hide this. While serving, do not hide your talent, your skills, or your ability, for it is in using them during service that you become better at it. For it is become sharpened when you use them. Once you are using it all the time, you find various ways of doing things, which is one, you become better at it. Like they say, practice makes perfect. So do not hide your gifts, do not hide your talent, do not hide your ability, do not hide your skills during service while you are serving, for it is in using them that you become better at them. For it is in the usage that you become better at them. While in service, be ready and open to learn. Do not be quick to monetize. For during service, you are learning, and as you are learning, you become better at it. Give it your best in service. While serving, give it your best. Do not be cajoled to do anything, but put your heart into it and give it your best. You build trusted connection and relationship when you serve, for they see that you are good in that area where you are serving. And trust me, they will want to recommend you when the time comes. They're like, yes, me and that girl, she served. Yes, I know her when she was serving, and she's very good. She's good. I recommend her to you. Yes, you can deal with her. You can do dealings with her because she's very good. So you see, you have built a good relationship over time, and when it comes from someone to recommend you, they won't think twice to want to recommend you because they know that you are good. Let service be an attitude, a way of life. Do not hold back when you serve. Give it your all. Give it your best. Give it your best shot. Do not hold back. Do not murmur. Do not grumble. But make it worthwhile. Give it your all. Be open-minded. Be ready to learn. Be ready to serve. Be ready to do what is expected of you anytime you are being called upon. That is true service. Serve with all your heart. And lastly, you need no certification to serve. You are all that is needed to serve. Don't say, I don't have a degree yet. I'm not competent. I'm not good enough. Do not compare yourself with anybody. As far as you have the wisdom of God, as far as you have a mind, you have a heart, you can think, you know what is good, you know what is bad, you can serve. You can serve. So do not be wanting, or do not be waiting to have a degree first. Do not be waiting to have a certification first before you start serving. You are all that is needed to serve. And this is where I wrap it up on service. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've been able to glean one or two. Thank you.